guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we actually have a new support item added into the game right here. This is the monster carrot item. Now, there's two things. Number one, I think we could do kind of some funny shenanigans with this, right? Number two, I believe there is one mission where you have to use the item to complete all the missions and thus get all the stones from the celebration. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So this is the monster carrot support item. Changes all key spheres into carrots. That one event where you fight monster carrot, like, there will be carrots in that event, right? So this is not the first time we've seen key spheres be changed into carrots. But then we get 15% defense per key sphere obtained, including carrots for one turn. And obtaining carrots does not raise a character's key. So, this is going to give a massive defensive buff. The area I think that this could be insane is if we have some sort of powerful character that has guard or damage reduction. And then we smack, you know, what is it? It's 15% times 23. So we would be able to go ahead and add, what, 345% defense to a character like LR Carnival Goku or LR Vegeta and Trunks or something like that. I think could be pretty insane. Let's do this. Let's go into an event. We'll fight the Metal Cooler Core, and I'm going to bring a team of guard characters and then also Tech Bardock. So that way we'll have a Scouter up, and we also could have, again, guard characters who could, I think, really take advantage of this monster carrot item. And then real fast, before we actually jump in, again, there is one mission. You do have to use this at least once, right, and obtain carrots here. Right here is the mission, right? You have to get 23 carrots. In order to get this, you can get the 2 stones there and then 5 stones there. So, let's go ahead and jump into an event. Alright guys, we're gonna go in like this. I think this should work pretty effectively. Tech Ultimate Gohan is guarding. God Goku, of course, has damage reduction. God Goku could take, if the core supers right away, God Goku could take, you know, 200k plus. So I'd love to see with the big extra defense from the monster carrots how that would work. Dokkan Fest Kid Goku is able to build up damage reduction. Tora can have damage reduction. Carnival Goku, of course, has guard. So we have a number of characters here who potentially can... already could sort of vaguely eat the Metal Cooler Core's super attack, right? Now, remember, characters can tank this to varying degrees, right? Like, Carnival LR Goku, you know, he's taken 400k plus if it's the first hit, but I think with this, Boss Rabbit here, we should be looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and hop in. Hopefully we have a Bardock in slot 3, which we don't. We do have a Bardock in turn 2, which is good. Remember, Bardock is going to give us a Scouter for the first 5 turns. We have a Bardock in turn 2, which means we have the Scouter up until turn 6. So we have 3 turns of the Scouter against the Metal Cooler Core to test out the Monster Carrot item here. Very good. Alright, perfect. Now, remember, Bardock himself, I mean, he's not the craziest unit of all time. In terms of, like, just, like, his stats. Like, his attack stats, defensive stats, stuff like that. Bardock is not some unbelievable, crazy character. But what he can do is this. Bardock will give us the, whatchamacallit? My words are, I'm struggling with words right now. Bardock will give us the Scouter. Scouter is incredibly powerful. Especially, you know, I wanted to use Tech LR Carnival Goku for this experiment with the Monster Carrot item, but Bardock is also a really powerful combo with the STR LR Carnival Goku, because remember, that Goku needs to take 10 hits, especially the Metal Cooler Core fight. This is a good fight for that, right? Because this fight is sort of designed a bit for the Super Saiyan LR Goku and Vegeta. You know, the army hits so many times at the start of the fight. Oh, nice dodge, okay. The army hits so many times intentionally right at the start of this fight. right? Very clearly, it's to help Goku and Vegeta transform so they could be very effective in this fight, which is kind of, you know, like the story fight for them. So it does make a lot of sense. Okay, so now we're on turn 2. Let's just float our Bardox off. No super attack? Okay. What? No super attack. That is not common against the army? No way you do not see this. These dudes just not super attacking on a turn? That is crazy. That is really, really, really crazy right there, man. Okay. So we have one more turn against the army, and then finally, we will be able to see. So remember, when we use the item, it's going to change the entire field into carrots, but that huge defensive increase will work good. Now, I assume the defensive buff, it's for the turn, right? Let me just quickly double check that. Already off the top of my head, I can't remember. I think it's for the entire turn, so other characters should be able to buff their defense as well, yeah. It's just that the main character is going to get the huge buff. Let's do God Goku in slot 1 right here. Yeah. Because I probably would be more inclined to have Kid Goku try and take the super attack from the core with the monster carrot item. Just because, like, you know, for this video, if I put out a clip, hey, look, God Goku took double digits, and people go, okay, right? Like, whatever. It'd be much more impressive if it's a different character. Hopefully, we go into the next turn, and Carnival, like, he's going to Super Carnival Goku, like, right away, right? That would be best case scenario for us. And then we could have Carnival Goku just get the huge, massive W buff, right? That would be very, very, very good. All right, so Kid Goku, yep, is going to do his business. We have Tora as well. Now, Tora, member, gets, what is it, dodge, crit, and damage reduction based upon how many Team Bardock units are on rotation, but I mean, I probably will use Tora and the Bardock characters probably just as our floaters. Although, I mean, Tora and Bardock should at least share a rotation in some way, because the only way Tora is really useful is if he's helping out Bardock, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to get characters in here who we could really make it impressive that they could, you know, get the huge defensive increase against the core. All right. Where's super attack going to be? If he supers, we'll be able to put a character there. That's perfect. No super attack from Carnival Goku is irrelevant to what we're trying to do here. We can do this. Alright, so Goku's at 271. Let's go. Monster carrot. Bam. So now the whole field becomes carrots. 271. Let's grab it. And that puts Goku... Wow. Okay. Alright, man. That is good. Yeah, guys. that's not bad right there. I want 2 rainbow orbs for Bardock to get his buff. Oh, well. Yeah, and wow, this is a strong... If you team build the way I team build, this item is ridiculous. So we didn't even get the extra 59% defensive buff. 55k. Again, that does, I think, maybe like 450k damage right there. If Goku is not guarded. Something like that. Like 450-ish, I think, is what it would do. So that's impressive to me. Now, do I care about winning from this point forward? I feel like we showed what I wanted to show, was just how impactful. Wow, Tech Ultimate Gohan taking a lot of damage here. God. Oh, I guess the core did super attack first, right? Which gives him a massive buff. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is bad. This... Bardock getting sealed like that could be really bad for us. Okay, so the other thing that's going to happen here is the core is not going to super attack next turn, I think. Because remember, these bosses will have a super attack cooldown, right? So him supering right at the end right there, we're probably not going to see him super attack next turn. So this is going to be our last turn where the Scouter can sort of show us what's going to happen. So we're going to need Bardock to not get locked like this. Okay, well. Yeah, that's what happens when Bardock gets sealed, I guess. Yeah, that's... Bardock needs the super. If Bardock supers, he's taking double digits, right? Like, that's... Okay, okay. Sure, sure. Oh, because we died, we didn't even get the mission, though, huh? My Monster Kara item was wasted, dude. Oh, God. All right, I kind of want to get this mission cleared in the video. So I guess I'll just jump into like sort of a typical normal event here. I guess I do need to collect a lot of Dokkan medals. Let me just use this real fast in the last phase here. Let me get this mission done and we'll finish up. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and pop the Monster Kara item right here. I'm hesitant to use these too much because at the moment, it's not like this is some item that we can buy or something like that, right? Like it's just, we get this from like login and missions and that's it. So I'm a little hesitant to use it, and I would really recommend players not spam this item either. Eventually, they certainly will make it much easier to obtain, right? But it might take a little while. So, you know, if there's some very difficult mission you need to clear, maybe, I guess you can't do it against Cell Max since you can only bring Senzus. But maybe, you know, the turn count mission for the Metal Cooler Core, or the Superclass mission for the Metal Cooler Core, if you do smart team building, right? And if you do smart team building, you know, build around like healers and stuff like that, and you could just use the Monster Kara item to buff up like guard characters again, like Carnival Goku, it can be a very successful strategy. I do like this Monster Kara item. Definitely a fun item for them to introduce. Let's get Beast Gohan in here. Why not? Let's just do it. I do... damn it, it's such a shame that the unit overall feels like a disappointment, because that, to me, is the best active skill in the game. I just love it. I adore it. I think it's amazing. I think it's incredible. It's just unfortunate, man. I wish the active skill was stronger. I wish we could transform into him, because, you know, I do feel that energy when... Makanken Sapo! And I'm like, yes, dude! Yes! Right? Like, damn. Alright, well, we used the item. Now I will probably not use this item again until it's more readily available. We could buy it at a Baba shop or something like that. Eventually, we'll be able to. But we got the missions completed. This, of course, is for using the Monster Carrot item. So, let me know what you guys think of the Monster Carrot item right here. Which one is support items? This is one right here. I do think it's actually a pretty solid support item. You know, I never actually did a video on the other new support item we got during the Worldwide Download Celebration. I want to do a video on that one as well, because that actually might be the strongest item in the game. Although I think this Monster Carrot item is pretty good. This will probably be a lot better if you can combo it with the ability to use like 3 other items. But this is still, I think, pretty good.